The land down under has never been easier to reach. United Airlines has more flights between the US and Australia than any other US airline, so you can fly nonstop to destinations like Sydney, Melbourne, and Brisbane. Explore dazzling cities, savor the very best of Aussie cuisine, and get up close and personal with the wildlife. Who doesn't want to hold a koala? Go to united.com/Australia to book your adventure.
Welcome back to another edition of Dining at Disney podcast. We've got some travel deals for you, and our hostess with the mostest, Kristen, is here with a way to save you money on your next Disney trip. Kristen?
Yeah, coming this spring and for early summer, you can save up to 25% on select Disney Resort hotels, and this deal is for Walt Disney World. So if you are looking to go March 1st through the 31st, which is just around the corner, you can save up to 20%. And if you are looking for April 10th through July 10th, you can save up to 25%.
Love it. How can people email you to start saving money on their next Disney vacation, any cruise line, or Adventures by Disney?
You can contact me at themeparksandcruises@gmail.com.
From the Gator Framework Studio in Music City, it's the Dining at Disney podcast.
You know the thing about good food, it brings folks together, all walks of life.
You'll discover all the best restaurants and food as you hungrily explore the Disney parks.
Let's do this thing!
The Dining at Disney podcast.
Welcome to the Dining at Disney podcast. I am Kristen, Disney park enthusiast, foodie, travel expert, and goofball.
I am Big Bubba, former Disneyland cast member, college program alum, Magic Key holder, Future Club 33 member, and just a goofball also.
Goofball number 3, Aljon Go here, the producer of the program, also content creator, big Star Wars, Disney, and Marvel fan, fellow podcaster, and welcome to the show.
If you haven't already, make sure you like, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Today, we are going to be talking about a lot of food news.
Yay.
Sorry, I'm having a coughing fit. It's really dry in here, and I feel just super dry. I'm drinking some water, so talk amongst yourselves.
I'll bring up.
Just mute you for the show. All right. So we've got everything from Disneyland news to Walt Disney World news. Lots of stories. Now, Bubba, I know you've got 2 for Disneyland for us.
Oh, and I've been waiting for one of these to come out because it's usually they would announce this in January, but they announced it a couple days ago. They are having Star Wars night come back, but also they're having a throwback night, a special one. So these are the Disneyland After Dark events. They just had the Sweetheart nights at Disneyland a couple days ago. There was a few nights. So these are no different time-wise, but when it comes to what's going to happen, it's going to be totally different. So this is you can enter the park at 6 p.m. if you buy one of these tickets for Star Wars night or for the throwback night. And the party begins at 9 p.m. and it goes all the way to 1 a.m. You can ride some popular attractions and then you'll get free digital downloads. You'll also get a commemorative keepsake, including a souvenir credential and an event guide map. So it'll help you remember your experience. So Disneyland Throwback Nights are April 18th and April 20th. With this, it's going to be one of the coolest daddy-o, don your favorite flashback fashions and join them. This is going to be debonair days of the 50s and 60s. You could take a trip down memory lane to relive some of Disney's classic past and music with live entertainment that pays tribute to the first decade of the Disneyland park. Mickey Mouse and his friends will also sport retro outfits along with some visits from nostalgic characters, which will make some great photo moments. Some of the highlights: you can gaze upon the fantasy in the sky At nighttime, it's a spectacular they're doing to give nod to the same name firework display they had back in 1957 that first illuminated the Disneyland park at night, which is pretty cool. Do the twist, the mashed potato and bunny hop on your way to dance parties around Disneyland Park with bands and DJs inspired by the era. Snack like it's 1955 with treats that are inspired by the park's early days, made once again just for this event. Now that's pretty cool. Uh, Picture yourself in vintage backdrop or photo backdrops of attractions and posters from yesteryear like Skyway and Utopia, and from even timeless Disney films captured by Disney Photo Pass photographers during the party. Um, you can enjoy attractions such as Peter Pan's Flight, Pirates of the Caribbean, and Jungle Cruise for after-hour access. And like I said, you can enter the park at 6 p.m. There will be no theme park reservation for that, so you can enter the park at 6 p.m. without a reservation. Now, Star Wars night. They usually just had 2 nights. They have 4 nights now of Star Wars night.
Nice.
May 2nd, May 4th, Star Wars Day, May 8th, and May 11th. So what's going to be happening here? You're going to have the Star Wars Celebrate the Night fireworks that illuminates the skies with pyrotechnic spectacle set to the powerful music of Mr. John Williams and Star Wars. Prepare for Captain Phasma and her stormtroopers during the March of the First Order in Tomorrowland. That is pretty cool. I highly recommend you guys check that out. They'll also be searching for the Resistance spy. You may encounter travelers across the galaxy, such as Tusken Raiders and Jawas. Get ready to master the lightsaber. This is one of my personal favorite things to do. Lightsaber instructional demonstrations where you learn how to handle a lightsaber through the series of elite moves. So bring your inner Jedi. Picture yourself in dynamic photo backdrops featuring some of the galaxy's favorite heroes and villains captured by Disney's Photo Pass photographers. Also explore themed snacks such as galactic churros and other out of this world sweets. And once again, this begins at 6 p.m. You can enter the park at that time. You don't need a reservation, but you will need tickets. There will be a limited number of tickets that go on pre-sale for Magic Key holders beginning February 21st, no earlier than 9 p.m. or 9 a.m. Sorry, and
It was
then
yesterday,
on February.
right?
Yeah, yes, it was yesterday. So what's today? The 22nd. Yeah, so tomorrow tickets go on sale to the public at no earlier than 9 p.m. So be ready for that. This is
I mean
subject to
9 a.m.
availability. Or yeah, 9 a.m. Did I say 9 p.m.?
Yeah.
Oh, it says PT, so it's like Pacific Standard Time, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you're traveling from the East Coast, just letting you know. As for prices, I'm trying to look. It doesn't show on the main page, but Magic Key pre-tickets were sold out. They range from $149 to $169, depending on the day of the event. I believe this also goes for the throwback night, but I'll double check that for you. So, like I said, early admission, you got all sorts of stuff going on. It's last year, we did go to it. We're kind of skeptical on what to do this year because we had an okay experience. Just I'm hoping the spread out of 4 days instead of 2 days would keep it light each night. I mean, I know May 4th is probably going to be the busiest night because of Star Wars Day, which is the day we went last year. I don't know if we might go this year that day if we do decide to go, but it's definitely if you're a Star Wars fan, this is something you have to do, and it's so much fun. It can be so much fun. Just like I said, it all depends on how many tickets they sell each night. So I'm hoping it's not too busy because the lines for the photos were very long last year. That was kind of the second biggest problem. The first biggest problem was the themed snacks that they had, which basically sold out. Yeah, which basically sold out when the party started on certain items. And, certain things aren't available on the app, but, you have to wait in line. So we'll see kind of what happens. People had a little bit of the same problem with the Sweethearts nights that just happened. But I don't think it was as bad as it was last year. So hopefully they fix some things up when it comes to these themed nights, especially throwback night.
I'm thinking the later dates for that would be better because I think everybody, like, their instinct's going to be to go on the 4th. And if they can't go the 4th, to get the tickets for the 2nd because it's the closest to the 4th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and throwback night is tickets are $129 to $145 per person, and they go on sale also tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Well,
I'm excited. I'm excited. I mean, I'm about to say I'm excited. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Everybody knows it. Al
I,
John's just as big as me, so.
the throwback one sounds like something Kat would really enjoy.
Oh yeah, if you're into the old, the Walt Disney era, just throwbacks and e-tickets, all that. That would be awesome if they gave out e-tickets, that night.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
here's your e-ticket for Peter Pan and stuff like that. So maybe that's something they might do. Maybe I spoiled something. Who knows?
Maybe you just gave me an idea for doing it next time, right?
Ooh, yeah. If you're Disney, if you're listening, that's something you could do.
Okay, so you've got a story that has to do with Disney California Adventure.
Yes, and I'm very excited for this. It's beginning the summer of 2003, and construction has already began. Pacific Wharf will turn into San Francisco from Big Hero 6. So, like this is part of the Disney 100 celebration. You'll be able to step into a new area, the San Francisco Square, and discover new offerings inspired by Baymax and Friends. So you'll be transported into the not too distant future with the fictional mashup of two iconic cities, San Francisco and Tokyo, as the tech industry began to merge and the local fish trade fell hard on times. Entrepreneurs came to reinvent the seaside canneries into vibrant multicultural district of neighborhood restaurants and small businesses where you'll be able to eat and shop. Uh, so San Francisco Tokyo Gate Bridge will be constructed. And if you've seen these pictures, the bridge looks very awesome. I already picture it in my head how they're going to do it. So how everything's going to look, and it just looks amazing. So once you cross the bridge, you'll catch a view of the floating wind turbine atop the old fish net cannery, powering the district from the high of the sky. Clues to the area's storied and charming past can be found in details throughout San Francisco Square. Um, Pacific Wharf home to eateries featuring sourdough bread, ice cream sundaes, delicious Mexican fare, Asian dishes, and more. You'll be able to still enjoy all the favorite Pacific Wharf dining locations during the transformation. Uh, just a heads up on that because you got to get your bread bowl at Pacific Wharf Cafe. um, so it should be complete this summer. You'll find similar favorites like soups and freshly baked bread bowls, as well as many new Asian-inspired selections from the new port of San Francisco. Serve. Oh, I'm Mexican. Can't even say Cervecia. Draws inspiration from its tricultural influences and signage in English, Japanese, and Spanish. Outside will be a fun and inviting beer garden, awesome, decorated with
Yay.
festoon lights and papal picados. San Francisco Public Square Works Department is hard at work on this transformation. Be sure to stay tuned to us so we can give you guys some more updates on this once we get them. But this looks amazing, coming once again this summer at California Adventure. I cannot wait for this. I love Big Hero 6 too.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how that all turns out.
It's just, like when California Adventure opened, 2001, they had this great idea, keep it California, stuff like that. But I love the reinventing of everything they're doing over the years, bringing in Cars Land, bringing in Marvel Land, changing Buena Vista Street. I mean, it's just, and now this right here, Pixar, I'll say with Pixar Pier and everything. Now this is the new thing coming. And it's going to be, some people will be sentimental, like my wife, she used to work at Pacific Wharf Cafe, serving bread bowls, selling sourdough, all that. But it's going to be, it's like I said, they're still going to have some great stuff there. Hopefully they'll keep the bread bowls. We'll see.
It seems that they would have to because
It's
so San Francisco.
Yeah, exactly. With the signature bread bowl, sourdough bread and everything. Yeah, they have to keep it. So just keep it, Disney. That's all I'm saying.
Well, now we're going to head over to the East Coast and talk a little bit about Epcot's Flower and Garden Festival. We know some of the booths that will be coming to this year's festival. So the first one is a new one and it is called Brunch Cot. I think we know what that's going to be all about. Next is Ardeen Day Fiesta. So that's over in the Mexico Pavilion. Pineapple Promenade is coming back. The Honey Bistro. I like that name. It's very cute. Trowels and Trellis is coming back. I actually have one of their little plastic like souvenir cups from like the first year that booth came out, and it sits on my desk and I use it as a pencil holder, pencil and pen holder. Yep. Northern Bloom over by the Canada Pavilion. We have the Bauern Market, which is over at the Germany Pavilion.
I picture you there.
Oh, yes. Hanami over in Japan. And then over, you also have La Isla Fresca and Magnolia Terrace, which is over by the American Adventure Pavilion, which makes complete sense. And of what we know, last but not least, is Primavera Kitchen at the Italy Pavilion. So those are the ones that we do know will be coming this year. So I'm
I
excited.
love the booth styles. I love how each of them look. They fit the theme of what their name is, and I
Oh,
wish they kind of
no.
did that at California Adventure. All the booths just look the same when they do their festivals and stuff. But wow, these look amazing.
Yeah, I like the way they do them at Walt Disney World. They've like over time, they've kind of evolved
Mhm.
and become better and better. So I like seeing them do really good job of integrating at each of them, like the different fruits and vegetables and things like that go into the dishes and having them on display as well. So that I think makes it a lot of fun. Being able to tie in, the garden part with the food.
And I'm a bit jealous you guys have that World Pavilion there. I wish they would bring it over here. That would be amazing.
Well, one day you're going to have to come out this way.
I know. We're trying.
It will happen one day.
One day. But yeah, so they said there's 15 booths, and right now only 12 are announced. So, another 3. That's a lot of booths.
Yeah. Yeah, they've added to it over time, and I like what they've done with it and the way, like I said, the way that they integrate the seasonal fruits and vegetables into those dishes.
Yeah.
It's really nice. I will say that they do a really nice job, like for the Festival of the Arts, of showcasing culinary arts in the artistry behind, food and plating. And then, bringing in, like I said, the freshness and the seasonal stuff for Flower and Garden. It's hard to say, like, I feel like now it's really hard to say that, food and wine is like the event, because the other festivals have really stepped up their game over the years, that you can't go wrong going anytime anymore if you're a foodie and you're wanting to hit these limited time
Festivals.
market.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, Flower and Garden, it's every year I know it from even online people talking about it. It just steps up even more and more.
Uh-huh. So another thing going on is new dates added for the Disney After Hours events. So they're doing the H2O Glow After Hours, which takes place over at Disney's Typhoon Lagoon Water Park. It's going to reopen this spring. And it's all about lights and being in the water. So it's a very cool. They have a special themed menu of snacks and treats that you can enjoy while you're there. They also have some must not miss characters like Stitch that you can get your pictures with. They have a DJ dance party that takes place. So that's really cool if you like water parks and are looking for something fun and different to do. And then over at Disney's Hollywood Studios, they're bringing back they're adding more dates for their popular Disney After Hours experience. So that's going to be nice that there's going to be more of that going on. May 20th is when they are going to kick off some new experiences at Typhoon Lagoon, as well as June 1st at Epcot. It says over at Magic Kingdom Park, they're going to have some stuff going on there through March 27th. And Disney's Hollywood Studios will be adding additional dates beginning May 3rd. And this is going to give some new ways to experience Disney magic. It says event tickets for Epcot, Disney's Typhoon Lagoon, and Disney's Hollywood Studios can be purchased by all guests starting March 3rd. Prices are going to be from $75 to $149. Of course, that is pre-tax. Hotel guests will be able to purchase their Disney After Hour tickets for Epcot and Typhoon Lagoon as early as February 28th. So that is just a few days away. And it says you have to be staying at a Walt Disney World Resort Hotel, or you can also be staying at Walt Disney World Swan and Dolphin Hotels or Shades of Green. Disney Vacation Club members, as well as annual pass holders, can purchase specially priced tickets for select dates. If you head over to DisneyWorld.com after hours, you will see a full list of the events, dates, times, and of course, pricing to purchase your tickets. You can do all of that there. I like that they are bringing back some of these new experiences and adding for the first time over at Epcot, them having an after hours, which I think is going to be awesome because now you have Guardians of the Galaxy, Cosmic Rewind. Yeah. That is a huge hit. You have Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, Frozen Ever After. There's more attractions there now that guests really want to enjoy. That
will the light cycles be open by that time? I know it opens in April. Oh, that Magic Kingdom. Okay, I'll be in Epcot. See, this is why I need to go to Disney World, because you guys got so much stuff and so many parks.
I know. It really is. It is crazy. I can't imagine somebody trying to plan their first trip to Walt Disney World without using either a travel agent or a friend that they know that is an annual pass holder.
Yeah.
Or, is somebody who...
I would even think a travel agent is just what you need. So themeparksandcruises@gmail.com. That's Kristen's email. She'll help you out with your... As soon as I get my first visit in, I know. I mean, I gotta contact you.
It's overwhelming.
I bet it's overwhelming here, and we only got 2 theme parks and a downtown Disney. So it's just think about how it is over there.
Oh, it's insane, and it's ever growing and ever changing.
Exactly.
Oh,
exactly.
Okay, Bubba. So I'm very excited that we now know that Narcoossee, which is over at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa, that they will be reopening on April 1st. No, this is not an April Fool's joke. No, going on early. We are serious. It is opening April 1st. I am very excited about this. The menu has been crafted by Chef Noah Estabrook and pastry chef Christine Farmer. So you're going to see both updated classics as well as new delights on the menu. They've got an artisan bowl of sourdough that looks absolutely amazing. It is baked in-house at the Grand Floridian. So that's pretty awesome. Bisques are like my thing. I love any kind of seafood bisques.
Yeah.
And they will be seeing a return of the bisque here, just the lobster bisque, of course. But what's cool is they are now going to be doing a tableside presentation with it. They've
Love those.
I mean, the food looks amazing. The pictures that they've posted so far. And one of the new starters they have is called beef and ricotta tortellini, and it's served with a luscious brown butter. I love me some brown butter. That's like I love to do at home. Parsnip puree and sultana raisins. There is also the ocean-inspired charcuterie board. Very interesting. It features ahi tuna pastrami, charred octopus, and house-made sausage from the sea. The plating looks amazing.
Man, it does. Wow.
The next dish I can't wait to try. This is going to be the signature dish. It is blackened redfish. I love me some blackened redfish, but this is served with crispy chorizo sunchoke hash with hominy, Florida sweet corn, and red pepper brulee. All this stuff looks so good. I'm like, I don't know what I would want to get.
Well, keep reading and I'll tell you what I'll get. Unless you want me to keep reading. I'll read because this looks great. I'll go. The roasted vegetable paella. Paella, yeah, thank you. Which is market vegetables, cannellini beans, and preserved artichoke, finished with charred Meyer lemons. So, and then this is what I would get right here. This next one, the dry aged pork ribeye chop, served with creamy goat cheese, potato pave, I believe, and turnips with onion jam and a touch of fig jus, which is like au jus, but it's fig jus. So that I think that's my winner right there. You could also get the chef has a plancha seared scallops with Persian gnocchi and a surf and turf also. This surf and turf will feature tender filet mignon and butter poached lobster tail on the menu for new and returning guests to indulge. So yeah, surf and turf or dry pork chop, that ribeye chop, that's mine. And if you want to talk about the desserts, because these
I'm
pictures,
talk about this. I just got to talk about the one, and then you can take over from there. Because my biggest concern was them eliminating my favorite dessert at Walt Disney World. And I don't like cheesecake, but this is amazing cheesecake. Chef Christine's almond crusted cheesecake with Lambert cherry sauce and chantilly cream is returning.
Sold.
I am so excited. I mean, I'll just go, hey, put the cherries off to the side. Somebody else can eat them.
Maybe they'll, I'm about to say, maybe they could do a different sauce. Oh, Lambert cherry. Yeah, that's something
really
I would definitely
Yeah, the Lambert cherry sauce. If I wasn't allergic to it, I don't know. I'd be still like have a little bit of it. You know, just have my EpiPen on hand.
Just have it. That's actually saying have an EpiPen next to you. You can enjoy it. So I will talk about the berry pavlova which is fresh berries and citrus delicacy placed over meringue and yuzu cremex, cremu, or I believe that's
Cremo.
French. Cre, how do you
Cremo.
say it?
Cremo.
Cremo, and
Yes.
finished with the tableside pour of anglaise. And the picture on this looks so good. Wow. These are just amazing. The pineapple Bavarios is truly a work of art. Roasted pineapple center and house-made blackberry buttermilk ice cream. OMG.
Almost too pretty to eat.
I know. I mean, I, I, I just when it comes to presentation, I'm for it, but I'm not for it just because I'm like, it's gonna be demolished once it's in front of me. So yeah, it looks great for 2 seconds, but then I'm just like, ah. So, and then if you needs a couple of drinks, they have their signature Empress Lime Gimlet, which is a twist on a classic gimlet with Empress Gin, Rocky Botanical Liqueur, and cold press lime.
Mm,
Mm, mm, mm. And
definitely
even those,
one kind of drink right there.
yeah, even those look good. Wow. So when did they close? They closed. I don't know.
You
I
know
remember
what?
you guys talking about it.
I remember talking about it, but I couldn't even tell you what season it was.
Oh,
If we didn't do shows a week, I might be able to remember. But
remember
it's like
stuff,
there's
yeah.
so many shows we do that I can't. Yeah.
So you can start making reservations March 1st, and they will be opening April 1st. This is not an April Fool's joke. So, yeah.
Reporting live from under my blanket, I'm Susan Curtis with Duncan at Home. Breaking news, pumpkin spice iced and hot coffees are back. I'll pass it to Mr. Curtis with his blanket for the full story.
That is so right, Susan. You know, it's never too early to get in a spicy mood. I'm talking cinnamony goodness that's so tasty, people don't want to leave their blankets either. Back to you.
No, back to you.
All you.
The home with Dunkin' Pumpkin Spice is where you want to be.
I will say for those who are interested in the ocean inspired charcuterie board, which looks incredible, that is 28. Just to kind of give you an idea of some of the pricing. The bisque table side is 18, which that's not
bad at all.
It's only up a couple.
Anything table side presentation that's under $20 is that's go for it.
Mhm. The dishes, such as like the Gulf shrimp, the black and red fish, things like that, they are going to range from 46 to 59. I mean, that's not bad. 59 is going to be for 12-ounce prime New York strip steak.
Yeah, that's probably your average Disney price especially at the Grand Floridian. So,
the surf and turf option is 87, so that's quite a jump. But
I'm hoping it's a good sized lobster tail. I'm hoping it's a good sized lobster tail, not your 8-ounce. Hopefully, maybe a 12-ounce.
yeah. And then your new pork ribeye chop is 46.
Oh, sold. Give me 2.
It's a 6-ounce filet mignon.
It's a 6-ounce. That's a fillet. Yes, I mean that's your average.
That's typical
size. Yeah.
Surf and turf.
Hoping it's a bigger lobster tail. I mean, I know at Blue Bayou, I think it is an 8-ounce lobster tail, not a 6-ounce like you get at the store. It's like 6 to 10 ounces.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. I mean, and the thing is everything has gone up in price.
I know.
So it's one of those things that,
There was something they said today that, price of going to the supermarket rose 11% from last year, but it's gonna happen.
And yeah, when I remember in 2020, you could get a dozen eggs for 59 cents some weeks.
Back in my day, I know.
And now,
don't even talk about it. I'm at Costco and I'm just like, where's they have a stock full of eggs in 2 hours. It's depleted, even with the price being that much. I'm just like, if they're buying them. I got to start investing in chickens now.
You have your own little farm.
Sell some eggs on the side.
I'll tell you, Aljon had brought home some farm fresh eggs from a friend.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you, though, that's the one difference that I noticed when I traveled to Europe is that you see a lot of farm fresh eggs being served at restaurants and everything. And the way you can tell is that yolk is
Is it yellow? Is it orangey almost?
orangey. Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Yes.
Exactly.
And it has a slightly different taste. Better. They're amazing.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's what was my question. How orange were those yolks?
Well, part of it is the fact that there's a bird flu. That hurts the birds, that hurts the chickens. So that's part of the main reason that's
That eggs
we're
are so
experiencing right now. And nobody knows how long it's going to last. But there was recently an outbreak of the bird flu for chicken.
Oh wow, did not know that. That came back.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
keep your chickens away from new chickens. Or
if you're sick, oh, I thought you were gonna say if you're sick, don't go near your chickens. What is it? The
quarantine your
pig is.
chickens.
Yeah, is the pig flu gonna come back? What was it? Pig flu or something like that?
Yes,
Or what was
swine flu.
that? Oh, swine flu. That's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, let's hope that doesn't come back.
No, stay away.
Germs, stay away. Okay, so on to the next topic is the Roundup Rodeo Barbecue.
Oh, I'll talk about this. Okay, yeah. I'm a little bit jealous still 'cause we don't have one here, but they took it away. So this story's gonna sting a little bit when you talk about it.
Okay. So reservations are going to be highly, highly, highly recommended.
I bet.
This restaurant will open March 23rd. You can get reservations. As of right now, you can get them. The full menu. So we know the pricing as well. It's going to be $45 for adults and $25 for kids, which is ages 3 to 9. And they're going to have the Prospector's homemade cheddar biscuits served with sweet pepper jelly. There's also going to be salad to enjoy for the tomato. They have, for the table, they have tomato salad, romaine, and kale salad, as well as a watermelon salad. Cheddar biscuits look amazing. Aljon's favorite part of the meal is going to be the house smoked meats. I'm sure that's going to be your favorite part as well, Bubba.
It's my favorite part, yes.
So the platter will include ribs, beef brisket, pork sausage, and barbecue chicken.
Awesome.
If you are vegan or vegetarian, they have a plant-based option, a slow smoked cauliflower, a bratwurst, which I don't know what they use to make that.
It's in quotations too, so yeah.
And the Impossible rib chop.
Rib chop all is also in quotations. So yeah.
All of the entrees will be served with an assortment of sweet, traditional, and spicy barbecue sauces. And I will probably be asking for more of the spicy. Sides that are included are going to be corn on the cob, baked beans, potato salad, roasted vegetables, veggie slaw, mac and cheese, fried pickles, and loaded potato barrels. You will have to select 4 of those. You don't get all of them. You pick 4.
Why? Man, those all look good.
Let's see. What else do we have? Oh, of course, the sweet
Dessert.
the dessert. So the options include a chocolate silk pie, apple pie, peach strawberry pie, a chocolate cake cupcake with Forky as its star, and a lemon and blueberry cheesecake.
Oh my goodness.
That's going to be a hard one to choose from.
And they're all like little cups too. Those desserts. They're it's not actual cake, but the little cup desserts. But
The forky ones are very cute.
they are. I like those.
They will have some alcoholic and non-alcoholic drinks that you can order to pay for separately. So, it's not too bad considering some of the other family-style restaurant pricing. This is going to be a little more, but it's kind of to be expected. It is a lot of meats.
I am reading what the drinks are, the alcoholic beverages. They look pretty good. They have a snake eye margarita, which features watermelon smoke and a bit of spice. Ooh. Rattler's rum punch, passion fruit pineapple finished with a smoky spice garnish. A grown-ups iced chocolate rum. And okay, it's got chocolate rum, horchata liqueur, cocoa, and toasted marshmallow flavoring.
I like that.
Grown-ups PB or peanut butter and jelly. Nice little twist on that. Winning whiskey lemon. I hope I'm saying that. Tennessee whiskey with Italian bitters, aperitif, I believe, yeah, and a rodeo mule with mixed vodkas garnished with ginger beer and fresh juices. So nice, cool drinks they got for that Woody's Roundup, man.
Yeah. Speaking of margaritas, I realized today is National Margarita Day.
It is.
No margarita mix at home, so I couldn't even have a margarita.
Oh, you better like Instacart it or Uber Eats something.
I know.
I have to have a margarita tonight when I go DJ. So,
man, I love to have me a margarita, but I got the kids all day. There's nobody to drive them or watch them.
It's nighttime. They're in bed.
Now they are, but I can't leave them at home alone. Okay, I think at everything. I think it is.
Think so?
Yeah.
It was a lot of food news. So
yes, lots of food news. Thank you for listening. We hope you've enjoyed today's show. If you haven't already, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. If you enjoy what we do, please support the show. You can do so by becoming a supporter on Anchor, or you can head over to Dining at Disney or check out in the show notes and shop our links. We've got Amazon, Disney Store, Kingdom Stroller, and Garden Grocer. Bubba, do you want to tell everyone where they could find us?
diningatdisney.com. You could also find us on all our social media pages, Dining at Disney. Just search for that name right there and you'll find us all over the internet. You can find me on Instagram at big_Bubba_B. And if, once again, if you're traveling anywhere, if you want to go for Disney World for the first time, like I need to, just contact her right there, Kristen. themeparksandcruises@gmail.com. And Aljon, where can everybody find you?
Oh, sure. When I can talk, you can find me on Instagram.com/AljonGo. Thank you for joining us. And then you can also check out our sister podcasts. We have a great time on those. We have the Skull Rock podcast with Dave and myself. I can't even talk because my throat hurts. So.
We've got Skull Rock podcast with Aldo and Dave Bosser, who will be on Monday's show, so you don't want to miss that. And if you like bite-sized podcasts, check out Cats Eat the Pictures, where she combines food as well as movies together. Nice. And if you want to follow her on Instagram, she's at Catastrophe, CATASTROPHE. And until next time, I'm Kristen. With me was Bubba, Aljon. Bon appetit.
The information and opinions expressed in this podcast are for entertainment and informational purposes. All other trademarks mentioned are the property of their respective owners.